Diamond Matt channel, welcome. Right, I was recently buying a few bits here from a trade supply shop here in Japan, and I saw this, self-pickling flux. And I thought, what the hell's that? I've never heard of that before. So I bought some, so we're going to try it out today. I imagine self-pickling flux, you just use it does its job, but then it doesn't leave that kind of glassy kind of residue over. But even if that's true, what's the benefit of it? You still got to put stuff in the acid to clean it up, because all the metalwork goes all burnt and affected by the heat. So you're not really gaining anything from inventing flux that self-pickles itself. Anyway, whatever, I'm going to try it out. Just got a scrap bit of metal out of my pot. I turned that up very badly into a sort of ring. Put it in front of me. We will just flux it and solder it. Simple as that. But I'm a fan of this borax stuff because you can mix it as thick or as thin as you want. It's very cheap. If you mix up water, it dries out. You just add a bit of water and you get it back again. It's very good. It's very user-friendly stuff. Does its job very well. You can use it as a heat protection on stones as well. So I have no issues with continuing using that borax cone, but I'm just kind of curious with this one. What's going on here? Some weird tape around it. Weird. That's some waterproofing tape. I guess it stops it leaking when it's being transported. Alright, here we go. There we go. It's blue, looks like toilet cleaner. Got no smell. I'm just going to dip my brush in there and then use it. Alright, so I just cut through that join again. Let's film the solder part again. It was quite funny, it's a shame that went, because I was putting it on, I accidentally heated it up, I put flux on and it set fire to the brush. It's never happened to me my entire career. This stuff is a little bit flammable. Maybe it's part of the reason why it burns itself off or something, I don't know, but that wasn't normal. Your brush catching fire. So I wiped it on. Things I said last time, it didn't, when I burnt it on, it felt more watery. Hang on, let me actually do it. So things I said last time, I brushed it on and it was quite watery, but the brush accidentally caught fire. Look, it burned. I've never had a flux do that before. But it is quite nice to put on, I guess. Let me try and pick up a bit of solder with it. I couldn't do it last time. Yeah, it's got less stickiness to it. I can't pick up that solder like you can with the borax stuff. So that's a bit of a problem for using it. So I've got it on there. Just push that on. Zippo lighter is still going well, using this a lot. Enjoying using that. Check out the Zippo lighter video. So I'm watching it closely, quite a build up of flux there. I want to see what's different about it. Does its job very well. Just going to overheat it a little bit on purpose. So self-pickling flux. Really, that should not be fluxy at all. It is a little bit fluxy. Can you see that? This is what I mean, yeah. What's the point in self-pickling flux? Look at the metal. That's got to go in the acid to clean up. And if you look really closely... Hang on, let me try this way. If you can see really closely, there is still sort of residue, that glassy residue on there. It's not like clean, is it? It still needs to go in the acid, so what's the benefit of this stuff? I don't know. I don't know what I paid for that. If you see that for sale and it costs more than normal flux, don't bother. It's just flux. Don't know. They make things, yeah, for it happens in every trade. They just invent stuff or they market stuff you don't need. It's just a bit different, so you think, oh, I'll buy that. And what happened to me? I was like, oh, self-pickling flux. That sounds interesting. Let's try that. And just no benefit. That might have been more expensive than normal stuff they sell. So waste of money, really. Hasn't changed anything. Literally hasn't changed anything for me at the bench. You flux it, put solder on, you put it in the acid. What's different? So there you go, there's my review, self-pickling flux. Kind of waste of money.